Hey everyone, it's Mopar Keith. In this week's episode, a lot's going to happen on our 1974 Duster project. We are finally getting around to where we can spray epoxy primer, primer filler, paint, and then finally undercoating, and then get the car off the rotisserie and get it back on our US car tool dollies. So stick around and let's see how it all turns out. Alright, so we've got Draven in here with the respirator and the paint suit on, and we're going to put one of these things in his hand. And this is the Duster project. So there's Chris. Chris is going to kind of be the mentor and the teacher on this whole situation. So this is going to look really different here in a couple hours. Black epoxy primer, and on the engine bay and the top and the quarter panels, we're going to be spraying an epoxy high build. That's a hybrid epoxy primer. All right, there it is. So I had Chris and Draven, our high school boy, get his shot at spraying some primer today. So we've got, what we have here is the black DP90 epoxy. This is bare to metal epoxy. But we've also got a hybrid of that. We've got the CRE. This is also a PPG product. This is a high build epoxy primer. So straight epoxy is not really sandable. You can sand it, but it gums up the paper. It's not really meant to be sanded, and it has zero high build capabilities. CRE, however, is a combination of a 4-to-1 high build primer, excuse me, and a epoxy primer. So this is also a bare to metal primer. So on the inside of the car, you know, we're not trying to do body work or anything. So we just want epoxy primer before I do the seam sealer. Then color will come in later. On the outside of the car, we will be doing body work, and this is a great way to start block sanding. So you can see like all the body lines, they look pretty good, but guaranteed when you put a block sand and some 80 grit or whatever on it, you're gonna find that there's some little waves here and there. And then on top of this is when we would start the plastic filler. So all epoxy on the inside and the bottom of the car. And also this car is an undercoated car, so we will still spray color. And here you go, you can see where we've actually spot welded all of that, so that will all be visible. And then there's spot welds, get down under here. So you can see some of the spot welds there also. Always striving to make the cars look original, OEM. Let's see if we can get some more spot welds there. Okay. All right, so high build epoxy primer, hybrid primer, and then the black epoxy, the DP90. So that's it. So I really appreciate Chris and Draven taking on this project today. I think Draven had fun getting a spray gun in his hand. And I turned Chris into his mentor a little bit. Now, obviously, I've taught the guys everything that I know, but yeah, I think it was a great day. So lots accomplished. More to come on the 74 360 Duster. All right, here it is, 1974 Duster, the original gold color. It's almost brown, but it's JY9 Deep Gold Metallic, or Dark Gold Metallic. So there's the official book right there. Yep. So this is a really good match. Now this is a single stage acrylic urethane. Yep. And the outside of the car, when we're finally doing the exterior, on the top side it will be in base coat, clear coat. Yep. But we always do the bottom, the trunk, the interior, and just jam it out in acrylic urethane or acrylic enamel depending on what's available. So this is all the original color. This thing turned out beautiful. Sometimes people don't appreciate the browns and the greens until you see them done really well. And it's just got so much metallic in there. This turned out really great. We're super happy with it. The owner has not seen it yet. He's coming tomorrow. He's going to check it out. All right, so here's one thing that I want to explain to everybody. The object of the game is to get this off the rotisserie. We still have to spray the undercoating, but the object is get it off the rotisserie so the next car can get on there. All right, so this right here, this is a PPG product. This is acrylic, or I'm sorry, this is epoxy primer filler. Yep. So it's a high build primer filler that is sandable. It's a CRE, what's the number? 321. 321 CRE. So the whole exterior of the car where we're going to be doing body work, and you can see it needs body work, we spray it with epoxy primer that's sandable. That way we don't have to worry about sanding the black epoxy, which sucks to sand. So you can see on the inside here, this is all done. We sprayed our torsion, sound deadening on the inside, so this is a really good replication of the original. All the seam sealer is done. There's the undercoating right there. All right, so back to this. We like to spray the engine bay with the fenders because when you put the fenders on, you put seam sealer in here, and you paint the fenders and the bolts and the whole engine bay all at once. Now the engine bay still needs body work. We really like to make sure all the little imperfections are fixed on the body work. So when this is on the car dollies, our US car tool dollies, this is really easy to paint. Okay, not a problem to paint. We did paint all of that. So the reason I stopped here, and we can mask it right here, the reason we stopped here is it's easy to mask off and paint the engine bay later. All right, we've also painted the bottom of the rocker panels, and Chris has already done the body work on the seam right here. So once it's off the rotisserie, this is pretty much all done. So we're gonna let this dry for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna do the undercoating. So this is a factory undercoated car, and the guy does live on gravel. So that's it for now. Next time you see this, the bottom will be undercoated and it'll be on the car dollies for body work. Here's Chris applying undercoating with the high pressure Terrasin gun. right, so here it is. It's all undercoated. Like I said, this is the terracin style undercoating, so it's really thick and kind of crunchy looking, but it stays rubbery. And you see the original paint color underneath of there. So it took about 18 or 20 tubes to do it, but she's fully coated, and now it's ready to come off the rotisserie and go on to the dollies, and we can start body work. We'll hang all the panels, do gap adjustment, and then we can start doing body work on it. So here's the car on the dollies. So like once again, US car tool dollies, front and rear. This is where the car is going to spend a lot of time coming up. So all the undercoating's done. And if you didn't pick up on it before, so this is a hybrid epoxy primer. This is also a high build primer. So we can sand on this and do the body work. So the engine bay is going to get a little body work on it before that gets painted. Here's where the fender tag goes. You can see the roof. We still have to do some seams. Look at all that orange peel, how thick that primer is. Anyway, this is the original factory color. We've got all the undercoating done. All the metal work and lead work is done back here. Trunk is already done. There's our factory undercoating. We saw that earlier in the video. So, lots of work to do, but this is an exciting stage to see the car. It's actually got some color on it. All the metal work is way done. So, that's it for the 74 Duster. So stick around for more episodes on Mopar Keith and Knoll Automotive for Duster projects. We've got Dodge Charger projects, we've got Cudas, we've got Cornettes, we've got lots of Challengers. I really appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.